Hi guys, hi you, welcome here. Okay, tonight is gonna be a real special video. It's gonna be a Q&A video. Okay, you guys requested it, and so I compiled every question you had, and tonight we will answer them. But I guess it's gonna be a real long video, so just grab a seat and relax, because usually the kind of video I make are like role plays videos, doctor checkup, don't move, alright, look up, look down, that kind of stuff, because this is the kind of video which trigger the most tingles for me. So that's why in my channel I make that kind of video, But yeah, so for me, watching ASMR or somebody talks all the video doesn't trigger really much ASMR for me, so I usually don't make that kind of video. But tonight is gonna be one video like that, because obviously I will be talking and answering your question and stuff like that, and so yeah, it's gonna be a long video because I got a lot of questions, and I thought why not throw some anecdotes and more stuff about me, my life, and while doing it, why not? So yeah, sit back, enjoy, and relax with me, and I will sit back. I often say that in my videos, sit back, relax, and just enjoy the show. But tonight, you will sit back and relax, and I will do so with this awesome beer right there. All right. So this is a double IPA, and salute, cheers, drink, santé, my friend. All right. And this is actually a really good beer. Okay. First thing you should know about me, I am a beer lover. All right. So I love the good stuff, the good beer. All right. Micro brewery stuff, and I brew my own beer. All right. So once or twice a month, that I make a batch of beer and different style every time and stuff like that. And I've been brewing beer for maybe 5 years, something like that. And I love doing that. But this is not my beer. Actually, this is a beer from Sir John. All right. So those guys, okay, they are really good. They master their style perfectly. This is one of my favorite microbrewery of all time, I should say. All right. So as you all know, I live in Quebec, in Canada, Quebec. So, and here in Quebec, we have a lot of microbreweries, and we have, in my opinion, we have most of the best microbreweries from all the world. And I didn't taste every beer from all around the world, but I tasted. Believe me, I tasted a lot of beer from different places, and the best stuff, in my opinion, is made here. So if you live in Quebec, or if you come for a trip, something like that, write to me. Don't be shy. Write me an email, something like that, a comment, and I will be more than happy to recommend you some of my best spots, in my opinion. So these are Sir John, and they are from Quebec, but we're in Quebec. They are from La Chute, all right. So they always come out with new beers, new stuff, and they always taste incredible. I love those guys. So why not take a look at the label, right? It's weird, but anyway, it's a double IPA. Le roi est un valet de cœur. Alright, so first time tasting this beer, but I knew it was going to be good. c'est notre bro. Recycle, puis fais attention à ta peau. It means Mother Earth is our brother. Recycle and take care, something like that, you know. And anyway, taste them. If you live in Quebec, go buy their stuff. We also have a bunch of other good breweries like Brasserie Bar Canada. They make really good IPAs. We got Messorem, really good IPAs as well for darker beers like Brasserie Beauregard. Really good. You know what? I will put a couple of links in the description below, so take a look after this if you are interested. All right, and yeah, I have this this glass right here, beer man, because I'm a beer man, and actually I'm the one who made that glass. My company have many side projects, and one of them is making beer glasses. So yeah, this is a glass I made. I really like it. And actually, I will show you my product because, you know, I share a little bit about me, and at the same time I am plugging it, you know. So this will be the plug of the night, but no more after that. Alright, so these are actually set glasses, so my company make them and we sell them on Amazon and stuff like that. Alright, so Birdman and Beer One, and it comes in this package right there. Right, crystal glasses, important to say. I will open it for you. Right, so it's really well wrapped, so it doesn't get broken and transported, you know. Just put that there. Right side. So it's a set for like well, we can't see really well because of the light, but you see like anyway, it was just to show you like the packaging and stuff like that. These are real high quality, and anyway, so I will talk a little bit to you after this because there is some question what I do in life and stuff like that, so I will enter more details. But is a project. I own a company. We have many projects, and this is one of the projects we have. So if you would like to buy them, actually you can go on Amazon. We sell on Amazon.ca right now because we are from Canada, but we are currently expanding to Amazon.com, so US and .mx, so Mexico. And I guess I can just show you real quick, yeah. So Amazon.ca. I guess we'll find it that way, you know. There we go. Alright, so we put that product a couple of months ago on Amazon, so not too long ago. And yeah, that's it. So that's my product, guys. If you are from Canada and you like the glass, you can buy it. It's like $30 in Canadian dollars, so 22 in US dollars, something like that. And that's it. And if you order them and like them, don't hesitate to write a little review, you know, to encourage me, and because those are really really hard to get. We've been a couple of months and we only have 12 ratings, but anyway, and we are coming. I think we are Amazon.com. Anyway, I think we are there, but we are out of stock. We just sent our inventory. But anyway, so that was my plug of the night. Anyway, so what do you say? We start with the question, right? All right. I'm just I don't want to break them. All right, just like this. Okay, so and I realized, man, I'll put my face there. All right. So I went on YouTube and check out the comment list of your questions, and I think YouTube gave me like a random order, and I didn't really take the time to look at the order. I just took a screenshot. So maybe a question. I know I had a lot of questions which were asked twice, but I didn't put them in order, so we might see some question again later, and if so, I will tell you. And what did I want to say? This, I think we can go actually with the question. All right, so for oh yeah, one thing I wanted to say, I just took all the screenshots and I read the question real quick, but just in case I needed to make a preparation for like pictures or books and movies I wanted to show you, but I didn't take the time like to prepare for those questions because I wanted it to look like a conversation between you and me, so it's more fluid and it's more fun like that. So maybe I won't really know what to answer to a couple of questions, but let's do this. And it's chill, it's fun, it's just relax. So let's do this. All right. So first question from Ashton Martin, who asks, what made you start ASMR, and what's your favorite video game if you ever had one? Okay, that's a pretty good question because I like video games, but also I will start with the first part. Okay, so maybe I can just put that on. All right, so the first part, what made me start ASMR? So I think I will answer a lot of questions with that one because we need to go back in time. Okay, so I started to watch ASMR consume ASMR when I was something like I don't know, 15 years ago, something like that. So it's been a long time, and well, I mean, I was experiencing ASMR before that, but I didn't know it was ASMR, because when I was a child at school, high school, whatever, and I had that teacher who had that spoken voice and was talking more slowly and stuff like that, I was getting so relaxed, and I didn't know why it was ASMR, but I didn't know back then, and I was so eager to go to those classes just to be relaxed and almost sleep, and so it started then, and then after that, when watching a certain type video like cooking recipes or something like that, when it was soft spoken video or relaxed video, I was experiencing ASMR as well without knowing it. And then after that, I began to realize there's something there, and before going to sleep I was watching hypnosis videos on YouTube, which is, in my opinion, really close to ASMR. Well, at least for me, what it triggers to me. then someday like 10, 15 years ago, I saw an ASMR video. I don't know what that was, so I clicked on the video, and I still remember which artist it was. It was Maria. She was the first artist I watched. Maria, her name is Gentle Whispering, something like that. And I will show you later. Okay, so I clicked on her video, and she was like talking like that. I thought, well, that's weird, but thinking that, it just like triggered me so much tingles. So I went to I typed ASMR, and anyway, I started making research on that, and that's when I started watching ASMR, and where I am going with this. Alright, so what made you start ASMR? Okay. So what I'm trying to explain here. So I started with our videos, our style of ASMR is really close this. It's really soft, really. She whispers. She don't do like fast and aggressive stuff. She whispers, and it's soft spoken, and relax and stuff like that. And so at the beginning, I was watching that kind of video, and then a couple of years later, maybe I built an immunity with that kind of ASMR. So through this, I really started to watch more like visual triggers, and I discovered visual triggers like that, Well, maybe not that aggressive, but just peripheral visual triggers. Okay, just like that. And wow, it was just generating so much tingles in me. So I beginning to start to watch this, and after this, I built an immunity and started to watch more like fast and aggressive stuff. Hey, look at here, hey, look at me, hey. And after that, started to build an immunity, and I realized at that time, it was like 1 year ago when I created my channel, around that time, and I realized that the video which was triggering me the most tingles were the artist I didn't know, the new YouTuber, the lo-fi video, like someone who just create a channel and hey, look at this is my first ASMR video. So this was generating so much tingles in me, so I started to search for first ASMR video, something like that, in YouTube. And yeah, that was a great day, I was just video, new video. And from that time on, I just built so much quick immunity with ASMR, with new artists, So after like 10 videos or something like that of an artist, it doesn't trigger me much tingle, so I just switch another. And anyway, all of this to answer your question, alright? I started making ASMR 1 year ago because I wanted to make my first ASMR video to give the people like me some tingles like I had. And I told myself, well, it triggers so much to me, so I'll just give them a free video, So I created my channel, and my first video title was like, welcome to my first ASMR video. It lasted like 2 or 3 minutes, and I was supposed to only do one video actually at the beginning, but I had such a great response. I didn't know. I was probably 50, 100% will see my video, but anyways, it was me giving back to the community, But yeah, I had so much good feedback and stuff. I said to myself, okay, I'll try a second one and a third one and a fourth one, and you know, and here I am today, 1 year later, with almost 100 videos in my channel, and yeah. So anyway, so much talk. Sometimes I start to tell a big story, but you know why I started to make ASMR, all right? Sorry, I had something. So, what's your favorite video game? Okay, so I don't really. I game again sometime, but I don't really have the time to game as much as before. Obviously, because I have 3 kids and I have many projects, and I don't really have time to spend days gaming. I usually game now like one evening a week per 2 weeks, and I don't know. But before, when I was a teenager, I was gaming really, really much. And I guess I can say the game I liked the most of them all. I played the most, at least of them all. Back in the days was Diablo, and especially Diablo 2. So I remember I was waking up as a teenager, 10, 11 a.m. and I was gaming all the day until 3 a.m. and then I went to bed and wake up and play, and I did that a summer long probably, and then after this I continued to play that game because this is a really awesome game. But yeah, this is the game I played the most in my life, I think, and I'm still a Diablo fan, even though Diablo 2 stays the best in my opinion. But, so obviously I bought the remastered version like maybe 2 years ago or 3 years, something like that, and I played a lot once again. And I think and this week Diablo 4 just went out, so I played that a little bit. I played like 3 hours so far, so, and this is the most I've played since in the last few weeks. So yes, for this game, but I also like competitive games, short games, because right now when I play a game, I cannot allow myself to be too hooked to the game because I don't have time to like game, you know. So I like games, short games, like Overwatch, for example. I was playing a lot a couple of years ago. So I just games of like I don't know, 20 minutes, and then you can play 1-2 games and just quit. Rocket League was actually a game I played a lot. Also, I'm really a competitive person. And anyway, so it's like for those who don't know the game, it's like you are a car on a soccer field, and you just run into the ball. It's a giant ball, and you're like a soccer player, but you're a car. And anyway, for those who knows the game, you knows what's up. This game I played a lot actually, and yeah, I'll put my face there. And all right, so I took a lot of time to answer your question, but I think the first part will answer a lot of questions later. So sorry if I answered your question before you even had the chance to ask it. So next question. We got this from Julian. And tonight, I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. I will probably mispronounce your name, but I think this is Julian. So Julian asks, you like traveling abroad? What is the best country you have visited? Alright, so first question. yes, I do like to travel abroad, but I traveled, well, not that lot, but I traveled back in the days, and now I don't travel anymore because of the family and stuff. But I intend, when the kids are older, to start traveling again. And but I really do like traveling. But it's been a couple of years since I didn't travel, sadly. And what is the best country you have visited? So I didn't visit a lot of country. I went all across Canada, obviously, because Canada is a really, really big country with many provinces, and yeah, so back in time with the army, I went like through all provinces, like a state, if you will, and I went to United States, of course, to many states. I went to more warm countries like Costa Rica, Cuba, Republic Dominican, and I went to Europe as well. In France, I went to United Kingdom in London, but I think my favorite place was in France. Actually, we went to a city named Saint Malo, and that's where the Mont Saint Michel is. So the Mont Saint Michel, Mont Saint Michel. All right. So this is a city surrounded by ocean water, and you can go at any time now, but the city was built back in time for incoming attacks and stuff like that, because when the tide was high, you couldn't reach that city, and when it was low, you could walk to that city, and obviously they know that, but people attacking them didn't know that. So, and we went there, and there was a walk. I'll just close this. There was a walk, pilgrimage, I think it's called, between Mont Saint Michel and another island, and I did it with the people I went back then, and it's tricky because it's a fairly long walk, and you need to do it when the tide is low, so you can walk, and there are quicksands, and if you don't know what you're doing, you will either get stuck or you will not planify your time well, and the tide will go high, and you just drown, and you'll die. So we hired a guide to come with us for that reason, and I remember the guy telling us there are quicksands, and as a joke, I told her, "Can we go in it?" And she answered me yes. So I was like, "What?" And so I went into a quicksand, and she showed us, well, you can't drown completely because of the air in your stomach. Not stomach, sorry, your anyway, you know what? I'm missing the word here, but and you have a technique to get out and stuff like that. And I think I have a picture of me in quicksand, and I prepared this for you. So where is it? Okay, this is the one. So this is me in a quicksand, and yeah, it was. I remember that moment. It was a really fun trip. But so anyway, the question was, what's the best country? So it's not. I would say that place because I have the best moments from there. But I know there's plenty countries I need to visit, and I haven't made my mind yet. So I will continue. It takes so much time to answer a question as there's so many. So no, actually, all right. Actually, I'm doing this video like first shot, so I hope that the sound is good, and that I don't have to remake it. All right. So next question. All right. So from Esri. Okay. Esri asks, "What do you do for a living?" Or how old are you? All right. So I'm 35 years old. I turned 35 in last March. 24 March was my birthday actually, so not too long ago. Well, a couple of months. And for a living, so I really talk a little bit in the beginning, but I don't do like one thing for a living. I really love everything. I love to touch everything, so I have plenty of projects. I have my company. Okay, let's start with that. So I'll just close. Well, way before I was an airplane pilot, and I will talk to you a little bit later because there is a question about this. But right now, I have my company, and even before being an airplane pilot, I'm a programmer, so I studied coding and stuff like that. So I was coding applications for clients, and I had a lot of clients building a web application, mobile applications, And later, after this, I started my company and started to create, to work for some clients, but also have a couple of projects on the side, like the one I showed you at the beginning of the video. I won't talk about the other projects because I promised you it was the only plug I was going to make in the video. Alright, but I guess the main thing I am doing right now is I have a client that a couple of years ago, 3 years, something like that, 3 or 4 years, I don't remember. He approached me and asked me to code him a prototype of an application that he wanted to show to his future client and sold them the idea and the platform, and so I was like, okay, sure, I can do this for you. But there was so many startups and clients in my life which asked me to code something for them, and because they are startup, they just crash, they just don't make it and stuff like that. So I thought the same thing with my clients. I was like, oh, do him a little prototype, and he will I will never heard of him again, And I made him the prototype, and he went to present it to his client, or I don't know, the company, and they were on board. So I now had to he came back to me and was like, "Hey, you want to work on that project? That could be good, cool." So I continued to work with him as a consultant, and then maybe a year after this, he was making me co-founder of the project, and so that's it. So most of the time I'm working with that company, and I'm currently in charge of the technical department, so with the programmers and stuff like that, and with the technologies we employ, and because we have two apps, we have a mobile app and we have an application on the cloud. So technologies, anything in link with the code, related to the code and stuff like that. So I manage that department, if you will, most of the time. But so that's it. But I really like to have. I wouldn't have a full-time job if I really like to have project on the side, because I'm just a guy like that, and I don't like to put all my eggs in one basket, So that's it for your question. Thank you for your question. Actually, I didn't say thank you, but thank you for the Twitter and for all people that wrote question. This is really appreciated. And don't make a long video because of you, okay? So, sinking wrench, alright? So, I've got a handful of questions for you, alright? You consume ASMR content, so I already earlier said yes. But not as much as before because of the tingle immunity and because I really miss time with the family and the projects and all the stuff, my YouTube channel, you know. So most of the time when I watch ASMR content, I'm watching it while working in the afternoon. So I have I'm checking something on my screen there, and on my other screen, I'm putting a video full size of ASMR, often visual triggers. You know, I just saw the visual in peripheral, so and I obviously put headphones on, so it just relaxes me to get through the day. If so, what are your favorite triggers? So I got darker here. Well, I think my favorite trigger of all time is a visual trigger, you know, like in movements. I already told this in one of my first videos back in time, you know. Visual trigger and things like that, you know. Towards you, away from you, you know. That kind of stuff. And I really like fast and aggressive ASMR in those times. What is your opinion on visual triggers? Well, like I just said, you get tingles, or you want to have tingles immune fall out. I'll just be like that. Okay, so like I said earlier, I don't get as much tingle as before. I am kind of immune, but sometimes when I watch a new artist I never saw, it will generate me new tingles. Those are mostly the only kind. Maybe one or two artists still generate me tingles from time to time. I'll show them to you later. May not get the tingles. Yeah, well, but I really enjoy your content. It's quite entertaining and relaxing at the same time. Hope more people get to discover your channel. Thanks, brother or sister. I don't know. Thanks to you. It's really appreciated. I really like to see your comments, guys. It's what keeps me going on in a way. So thank you. I appreciate it. Next question from, I will mispronounce it, I guarantee it. The young girl. The youngs, alright? So I have some. Who is your favorite or favorites ASMR artist? So that's perfect. So I collected a couple of my artists that I will share them with you now, but not my favorite ones at the moment, but I will show you like the one who's I don't know, forged my ASMR identity, the one I was watching way more before. So okay, so the first, you know her, I talked to you about her before. So she was the first artist I watched a video from. She is really, really awesome. I really like her. Just click there. So Maria, gentle whispering. At the beginning, I was watching mostly her videos, and well, she was the one introducing me to ASMR. So she's really, really good. Look at this. She has 2.26 million subscribers. I'm at 5K. So you know, there's a little difference here. A long way to go, but so I was listening to her back then, maybe 10 years ago, 15. Like I told you, I don't remember. I think we haven't seen years ago, so it's been less than 15 years. I must have started watching ASMR like 10 years ago then. And so she has her channel since 12 years. Yeah, 12 years now, and she still publish content, you know. That's awesome, and she's one of the biggest ASMR. Just, I don't know where I'm saying you that because you probably already know her, but if you don't, go take a look. But as I said before, I don't really watch her videos still because she's more in the relax and whispering and soft spoken. She's not really fast and aggressive. I'm more into this lately, so I'm not listening to her really anymore. But she's really awesome. What did I put there? Dimitri. Alright, so this guy right here. Okay, that's not. Doesn't he have massage video? But he has like. Okay, when you see me with those two wooden block tapping them and stuff, that's him. That was one of my favorite trigger back in time. And watch this video if you want. You know, it doesn't say I watched it, but it's because I'm on my YouTube account, which I created 1 year ago. But on my other account, I've watched many of his video, and he's like, he doesn't talk, but well, sometimes he does. I just make like nice movements, nice tapping, but he don't publish anymore. He's not since 1 year ago or something like that. He decided to stop his channel, and you know, he have 110k subscribers. Well, I started in 2012, so back in time I was watching him a lot also. Who's that? Raffy Taffy. Okay, you probably know him as well. Back in time I really liked the tapping trigger. He had one of the most popular video, like the case make a good sound. That was like the case make a good sound. Probably one of his video. Read this one, right? 25 minute view, and he's such a sweet guy. He's really nice. I really like him. If you don't know him, well, you probably know him. So Raffy Taffy got 120k as well, and enjoying it. Let's see, 2015. So maybe a little bit later, I was watching to him. He's a good guy. He seems like a good guy. I don't know him. Terrari. Okay, I don't know if you know him. This guy is really awesome. He is a little bit out of the box, you know, and that's what I like about him. Dr. Andrew Michaels, he's making like weird and funny stuff, and I really like him. I was watching him back in time as well, but now, as I said before, it doesn't generate me tingles anymore like most of the artists. But you go take a look if you don't know him. He's really nice. Really like him. Okay, whisper stuff. So him is the artist who forged me the most as I am as an ASMR artist right now. And I started watching him not too long ago, actually, maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 2 years even, 2 or 3 years ago. And when I watch his, he's one of the few artists which still generate me tingles sometimes. I think he's the only one, I think. And he's really nice. He's a guy's at each end. You all probably know it, I guess. He got 180k subscribers. He's funny, and he's I got my style from him all the way. Not all the way, but 75% of my side came from him because it was generating me so much. I really like his style. One thing he does that doesn't generate me tingles is like the ruler. The ruler, his thing, he takes a ruler and stuff like that. It never generate me tingles. That's why I never use that trigger on my channel. But anyway, go check him out if you don't know. I really like him as well. It's really nice. And then I of course miss Manganese. I started watching her as well, not too long ago, maybe 3 years ago as well, something like that. Well, she joined in 2020, so there you go. You see. So she has her channel since 3 years, and she's at 289k subscribers. So she isn't that really big, fast, and aggressive and imprevisible kind of triggers, and she's really sweet. She's really awesome. Go check her video. Another one of my favorite artists, and Angelica, of course. So she doesn't generate me anything else, but I think at this point watch her video just for the laugh, because she's so funny. She make funny role plays. She's into role plays 100%, and I don't know. None takes care of you in bed. There's making sure you're dead for cremation. Anyway, it's I really find her funny, and she's really nice. She got almost 1 million subscribers, so she's big. And, okay, the last artist, I remember what I put there. Okay, the last artist is actually an artist I discovered really not too long ago. Maybe a couple of 3-4 months, something like that. But I really like him. He's well, I will open it. It's Eagle for those who knows. He only got like 27k subscribers, but I really like him. He got such a good vibe, and he got a style really similar to mine. He does roleplay exam, Dr. Roleplay. So if you like my style, go watch this guy. I'm pretty sure you'll get tingles instantly if you never watch his videos. So and he seems like such a nice guy. He's French, actually, French from France, I think. And so anyway, good guy. Go check him out. So I answered the first question. Is there someone that inspired you to start this? Of course it is, without a doubt. What's his name? Whisper Soft. It's that guy. Hello. But also, no, wait. He inspired my style a lot. But sorry, I misread the question. He inspired my style. He didn't inspire me to start my channel. Like I said earlier, the one who inspired me to create my channel were the first time artists. These were the one. Okay. If you could, would you do ASMR videos as a full job? No, because I don't want a full job of one thing. Like I said earlier, I want to do many things. So I really like to do videos, but I would not just do that full time and do nothing else, because I really like to. I like my work. I like to do stuff like that. But I would like to reduce maybe my other charges. I don't know it, be able to do more videos. If that's the question, that would be nice, because right now I don't have much time. But if you would tell me it was paying more if I do more video, but well, which I don't know. I'm saying anything, but I wouldn't do this as a full job. I would like to do more. Okay. What's your favorite food? So I really like everything. There's nothing I hate. I like to try new thing every day. But favorite food, I really like pizza. The good pizza, not junk pizza. I make a badass pizza. I've been working on my dough for years, and it's like a mix of a Napolitan pizza and a New York style pizza, and I really like it. I really like to cook, actually. And when I start cooking something, I like to do it right. So I have a pizza oven, and I make pizza often for the family, and they all like it. So I guess I would say pizza. Favorite animal? I don't have this animal is like my favorite. I really like dogs and cats. I have a dog. I have a cat. So this is your next question. You have pets, so yes, you already saw my dog in a couple of videos. So I have a dog named Lily, and I have my cat is named Ted, and his full name is Ted Mosby. Okay, so for those who already saw How I Met Your Mother, knows what's up. Okay, what's your MBTI? Okay, so just before the video, I googled. I didn't know what MBTI was, and I googled it, and turns out it's a like personality test. And I'm so sorry, but I didn't have the time to take the test. So maybe in another video I will make a video of me taking the test, something like that. But right now I really don't know what my MBTI is. I'm so sorry. So, but thank you for your questions. Next one. All right, so it's Yumeyu. Okay, asks. Hope theirs aren't too personal. No, I don't mind any question you have. You can ask me. Okay. Do you do ASMR as a full-time job? Well, already answered that, so no. Do you work out? Wait, do you do ASMR as a full-time job? Okay, so no, I'm not doing this as a full-time job. Right now, I only have 5,000 subscribers, so, and this would not be enough to make an income out of it as a full-time job without another job. Right now I must do like an amount I don't do enough to do groceries for a week. So maybe if I was posting more video, but I think you need like I don't know, minimum 100,000 followers, subscribers to do this as a full-time job. And or well, I say that, but at the same time, I'm not here for the money. Okay, I'm just here that I like to do videos. Okay, so when I post a video, YouTube give me the option to enable a bunch of ads, and I always only select all the minimum, because I don't. You probably already experienced it, but they call it mid-roll video, something like that. So it's an ad that pops up in the middle of the video, and it's okay for certain kind of video, but for ASMR video, for me, it's a no-go. Alright, I already, every time I'm watching an artist with my headphone, ASMR artist, ASMR video, sorry, with my headphones, with the sound really loud, and the artist is like whispering, and oh yeah, it's so relaxing. And then suddenly there's a guy talking too loud who want to sell me a razor or something, and it's just so annoying. And every time it happens, I just stop watching that artist because I really, really hate it. So if there are some ASMR artists who does that in their video, please stop it. Okay, we come watch your video to relax and just not to have an ad in the middle of your video and just scrap the mood. So I can promise you will never have those kind of ads in my video in the middle of the video. I will never enable them unless they force me to do it, but otherwise, I will not. What is a goal you have? What is that goal I have? Good question, actually, a really good question. So I will answer. I think there's many sphere to it. Like I go with my personal life, with my family, with my work, But I will take the question with my channel, maybe. So a goal with the channel would be like to, I guess, increment my number of the subscribers to reach more people and continue to make video, because it's a hobby and I like this on the side to make video for you guys and stuff. But if I stop having like subscribers, people don't watch my video, obviously I won't make videos. So just grow my number of subscribers would be a goal with my channel, but I don't have a specific goal. Long time and short, you just get me there. So I will draw numbers. So short, I don't know. I would say anything. Sorry, this is one of the questions I have no idea what to answer. I should have think of that a bit more, but yes, sorry for that. If you could live in any other country beside the one you live in, where would that be? If you could live, well, I actually can live in any, not any, but in many other countries, and I decide not to because I'm really, really well in Canada, in Quebec, where I am right now. And this is one of the questions I see there was a pilot question. I will explain you back when I was an airplane pilot stuff, why I decided to stop that and come back here. Anyway, I'm really good where I am right now, so I would not move to another country for sure. Are you married? No, I'm not married, but I have a girlfriend or a spouse, or I don't know. I'm not married only because I don't believe in marriage, and not like love doesn't exist, not that kind of believing. I mean, for me to love somebody, I don't need to be married, and obviously my girlfriend, which is the mother of my 3 children, and I'm living with her, and we have a house together. She has the same mentality as me, and for me, marriage. I don't want to offend anybody. Obviously, those are my personal opinions. I know many people, most of the people actually get married, but I have another way of thinking. I can explain to you simply that I think that marriage is more like an older you had only one person which has a career, and the other person were staying at home with the kids and stuff like that. So marriage would provide the person staying at home the financial security of if they break up or something like that. The person get half of the income, and the person is not like in the street with the kids, But today, in 2023, well, my spouse got a career. My spouse, my girlfriend, I don't know. I will say my girlfriend, okay? My girlfriend has a career. I have a career. And so if we ever break up for some reason, it would not be. We could continue to live our lives, and that's it. My parents aren't married, and the parents of my girlfriends aren't married, and they are still together, and they have 3 children, So it's not in my values to get married. If I get married someday, it will be for the badass party, and that one night party that is open bar. You have a lot of friends and family, But I'm just kidding. I don't think I will. Maybe. I don't know. Have you thought of making another YouTube channel for other things you like? Well, no, because I already miss really a lot of time with my actual channel. I would like to have more time to post more to you guys, and so I won't create another channel because I won't be able to maintain it. I believe, if I remember correctly, you said you were a pilot. Here's the pilot question. If that is correct, did you enjoy being a pilot? Yes, I did. And how long were you a pilot? So, I was a pilot a couple of years ago. I was a pilot for the Canadian Armed Forces. So, basically the Army. I was in the Air Force, okay? And it was really, actually I have some pictures, so I prepared some pictures for you, I think. Okay, so this is me after my first solo flight, so with no instructors and stuff, and I was so proud. Look at this little proud face, and I was happy. It was a great day, and I was training on this airplane, which was the Globe. It's called the Globe. It's a little aerobatic plane, which you can pull off up to, I think it's 6 G's. So you can do loops, and we were doing loops and stuff like that. But the hardest part was to obviously to land the plane. But anyway, so that was me after my first solo flight. And actually, I got another picture. So there's a tradition that after your first solo flight, they take you and they throw you in a bathtub full of water. So I don't know why. I don't remember why this tradition is. But so I have this picture right there of me in the bathtub. So yeah, it was in March actually, and March in Canada is kind of chilly, and so I was freezing my balls in this little bathtub right there. Just so to answer your question, I really did enjoy being a pilot, but 2 reasons I quit. First of all, I was in the Air Force, and in the Air Force, in the Army, whatever, I will say the Army, okay? And in the Army, well, in Canada, you can stay to a posting for more than 3 years when you got a full-time job, okay? Unless it's the end of your you can make some arrangement, but usually you change base every 3 years. And we live in Canada, okay? It's really, 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 really big. So you have a base there in Calgary, and you have a base there, British Columbia, and me, I'm in Quebec, the only province who talk French, by the way. The rest of Canada talks English, and I'm here, and my family is here. I grew up here, and I moved to Manitoba, to Saskatchewan, and I went to all province, British Columbia, okay, and I was always missing my home. So anyway, one day I just got enough, and I wanted to like for my kids to grow up at one place, you know. So I decided to just quit for that reason, but not only that reason, because I mean I could have continued to pilot airplanes in the civilian world, you know, as a full-time job, but I realized then that I was missing too much my projects, because before, and at the same time as well, but mostly before being a pilot, I had my clients and contracts and stuff like that, and my projects, and I was missing having my projects and being in charge of my own schedule, if you will. So, but I really like the army, and there is an option in the army to go in the reserve, where it's part-time, if you will. But you cannot be an airplane pilot in the reserve unless you got a full-time contract, and I didn't want to have a full-time contract. So I stayed in the army, but in the reserve, and I switched from the Air Force to the Navy, and because so I could have my project during the day and stuff like that, and we were working like in the evening, in the weekends and stuff like that. I did that not too long, maybe a couple of years, and after that I decided that I wanted to spend my evenings and my weekend with the family, my kids, and to do other things. So anyway, I quit the Canadian Armed Forces. So that's my story, and I continued after this to pilot airplanes in the civilian world, but just as a hobby, you know. I think I have a picture. There, so here I am in a Cessna 152, I think 172, 152, and so yeah, so just for fun and free time and stuff like that. It's not my plane. I rented a plane, and I was renting a plane, but it's really expensive to rent a plane for like an hour. Gotta put like $250 of gas, and anyway, it just, and you pay for the plane and stuff like that. It builds you a bill real quick, and it's really time demanding to go fly. You know, it's not only you can't say I'm going to fly in 15 minutes. You need to prepare your flight and check at the meteo and the upcoming forecast meteo, and it's really big preparation. I don't have the time to do this anymore, so I don't fly anymore right now, but I will do fly again in the future, of course. All right. Well, so where was I believe okay, pilot. All right. If you could be an animal, what animal would you choose and why? Probably a bird, because I would fly and I would be free, like as I did when I was was a lot of questions. Thank you a lot for your questions. All right. Gabrielle, Mano. Gabrielle, I think it's pronounced like that. My sister is named Gabrielle, but with two L, so I would guess you is Gabrielle. Mano, do you like traveling abroad? And if yes, which country did you like them? Okay, so I guess yeah, that's the one question. So we had the almost same question before from Julian. So Gabriel answered your question before. So thank you for your question. Yeah, I answered it. So Topher G asked, how long did you watch ASMR before deciding to start a channel? Unfortunately, already answered that question a little bit before. What made you decide to start making? So yeah, I saw that question. I'm sorry because of the order your question was answered before, but you have another question right there, and I don't think it's you have plenty of good questions in your second one, which haven't been responded yet. So another few I just thought of. Who is your favorite musician? So I don't really have a favorite musician. Sadly, like this, I like every kind of music, but the genre of music I am more these times are probably old school rock, like I don't know, ACDC, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Metallica, you know, those kind of bands. But I really like all styles, and there was a time in my life where I watched more like hip hop, rap, classical music as well. I really like it. But anyway, so I really like every style of music. So that sadly I don't have a favorite one. I really like Rap Dugan. He's the one who made the. Well, I will tell you that a little bit after the movie question, actually, because I will spoil my favorite movie otherwise. Okay. Do you have a favorite book, movie, and TV show? So, book. I don't really read like story books which tells a story. But I really like to read books in which we can learn something like scientifical studies books, or well, one of my favorite book of the moment is Lifespan. Okay, I don't know if you guys know that book. I will just close it. So, Lifespan. Why we age and why we don't have to. So it's a book written by David St. Clair, which is a scientific, a researcher from the Harvard University, and he is conducting experiments on how to stop the aging process and even regress the aging process and get younger. And this is a really interesting book. If you would like to read it, it's really scientific. You know, there's scientific terms and stuff like that, but it's really interesting if you're into that kind of stuff. And I won't enter into detail because I don't know how much time I've talked already, but I've talked a lot. But guys, go see that. I can put the link into the description, or not. I will try to remember it. Okay, but this is a really great book, and one of my favorite book of all time. It's actually this one. So it's a book by Bernard Werber. He's French, I think. So, Nouvelle Encyclopédie du Savoir Relatif et Absolu. So, it's a book in French, but I cannot believe that this book, I think it's been made in other languages, okay? So, if I could traduct that, it would say Encyclopedia of knowledge and of knowledge. Encyclopedia of knowledge. Okay, so in that you have plenty of factual stuff, funny stuff, weird stuff around the world, around the spirituality world, around the scientific world, anything. This guy talks about anything, but those are like, or many facts are maybe just philosophical thinking and things like that. I can read you quickly the back to give you an idea. I will traduct it in English. So, how to create a universe, nothing more. How to make a good mayo. I think there is a cake recipe in there. It's many, it's one or two pages, long stories and stuff, and facts about older tribes and things like that. Where legends come from, where zodiac sign come from, what's the link between spirituality and astrophysics, what mean numbers, anyway, some stuff like that, and it's really interesting. And I read this book when I was younger, and I still read it from time to time because I think there's a lot of knowledge in this book, and that's the word I was looking for. I like books that gives you knowledge. If I want just a story, I want to relax myself, I'll just watch a TV show or something, or a movie. So, you have a favorite book, movie and TV show. Alright, so regarding the movies, I will name you my top 3 movies, which I had since I was a young adult. Those are movies I really, really liked because they shaped, in a way, my life, and I could see myself in the main actor, I guess, and it made a lot of sense for me. So my top 3, my number 3 movie is Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio, which always does a great movie, by the way, I think, and Tom Hanks, which is a great actor as well. So if you don't know that movie, I really suggest it to you. I wanted to enter into the details because I feel like I've been talking for a long time. My number 2 movie is Fight Club. Actually, yeah, I just really like that movie with Edward Norton and Brad Pitt, and there's so much stuff in that movie. There's like Easter. I don't know what to call it. Anyway, this is a really great movie. If you haven't watched it, go for it. And my number 1 is already a really, really geek movie. But I watched this movie when I was a teenager, and I was not. I would not put it to you. So it's the Matrix. All right, so classic geek, but I can't help it. I just, when I was a teenager, I really liked like all the fighting scenes and the story behind it. Are we like in a world like that with programs and stuff like that? And anyway, it shaped a little bit my life. And so this is my top 3 movies. And about the TV shows. So I figured out I don't have like a favorite TV show, but let's just go on IMDb and check some of them. And why not? TV shows, like the most popular TV shows, right? So, and I'll just go through the list and say yes and no, and I just figure that out. Okay, so Succession, really good TV show. I watched it, and I won't go through any anyway. Game of Thrones. Oops, I didn't want to click. Game of Thrones. I really liked it. Of course, this is my kind of TV shows. Breaking Bad. Okay, it was good. I won't enter into that. There was some issues with some of the things in the TV show, but it was a good TV show overall. Better Call Saul, the series after Breaking Bad, actually, but this one I really liked it. The Last of Us actually is my best TV show. So I do have a favorite TV show from this year, from 2023. It definitely is The Last of Us. I usually don't really like the zombies TV show like The Walking Dead. I didn't really like it, but this one, awesome. And I didn't play the game, by the way. I never played the game. The Boys, really good show, really good. You know, it made me laugh a lot. Mandalorian, I really liked it as well. So you see the kind Shameless, really nice TV show. It's more funny. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, really great sitcom. The Office as well. The Office is so funny. The first episode I watched of The Office, I was like, but going through the series, wow, such a great show. And I won't go through that list, but you get an idea of what shows I like. Do you have a plan on getting? Do you have or plan getting any tattoos? I don't have any tattoos. Do I plan on getting one? The thing you should know is that back when I was a teenager, I wanted to tattoo. I wanted a tattoo, okay? I wanted to tattoo a buck of beer, a glass of beer on my chest, just to make people laugh, you know. And back in the days, I was more, I don't know, wanted people to watch me. I was more less low profile. I wanted to do this on my chest, and I'm so glad today that I didn't get that tattoo, because I would regret it when on the beach, you know. So I have some ideas, but I'm always like, will I regret it in like 10 years? But at the same time, I think that tattoos are a great way to remember a story, tell a story, or remember who you are, who you were. So yeah, I will say that I plan on getting a tattoo someday. I don't know which tattoo and when, but thank you for your question. Okay, that was it. So Vivi, has anybody recognized you on the streets for doing ASMR? Shit, I don't have fun. Sorry. Okay, I didn't have this open. Okay, so sorry. So to answer that question, no, sadly, nobody never recognized me. But I only have 5K subscribers, you know. So, and most of my subscribers are from United States, and I live in Canada. So I guess you need to have like 100, 200, million subscribers to get recognized. I don't know. I never. But if someday someone recognize me, they come and say hello, I will be more than happy to say hi and talk to you. Thank you for the question. Mia Wong Sam Edwards asks, why did you start making ASMR? Well, I already answered that question before, but yeah, this is one of the questions. Like, I already answered that a couple of questions ago, so sorry, but yeah, you have other questions, so I will answer your other ones. Like this one. What's your favorite color? Okay. So right now, back in the days, I can start back in the before, my favorite color was without a doubt orange. Okay, I thought that. I still think that orange is such a brightful color. It's joy, it's the color of the sun, you know. But right now, I don't know. I tend to be more like low profile as I was 15 years ago, something. I don't want the people to like I don't like to flash. I like to wear like darker colors, like black, shade of gray, white, neutral color, I would say. But these are for my clothes, but also in the I don't know. I tend towards like darker color. It doesn't mean I'm darker. I have a dark soul or something. I hope so. But I don't know. Orange was one of my favorite color. At the time, I actually got you a picture of my first car. So, which I painted orange. Not my first car. One of my first cars. So that was a Mustang '84. And I liked so much orange that I painted orange. And I painted as well my first apartment kitchen in orange flash. Let me show you this. There you go. So that was my kitchen. One of my first apartment. Anyway. So yeah, I really liked orange. That was my color to go. And I still really like orange, but when buying things, clothes, my car is darker dark gray, something like that. I tend to go more neutral. What makes you happy? That's a really good question, Mia. So, actually, a lot of things makes me happy. I like drinking beers. I like socializing with friends. I like watching my kids grow up. I like being with people I love. I like my job. I like everything. You know, there's no much thing I don't like in life. So many things makes me happy. What's your favorite food? I already answered that, so probably pizza. Back in the days, my favorite food was General Tao chicken, and it still is one of my favorite meal as well. So I guess you could say that I really like fried chicken with a sauce and some other things. And what's your favorite country? So the thing is, I don't have a favorite country. I really like the country I live in, but there's so much country I want to visit later in life, and I didn't visit it enough, I think, and I can't base my decision without having visited them, I guess. So I can't answer to that actually, but from the country I visited, I really liked France. I really like also United Kingdom, London. It was such a beautiful place with big parks, big trees everywhere. Nature was present, I think, and it was a really nice place. But also, I really like going to like warm countries. I'm a warm guy, you know. I like to. I hate cold, and I'm living in Canada, you know. But in Canada, we have really warm warm summer and really cold winter, and I hate the winter part. So every country to the south of mine, I like them. But yeah, that's it. So really good question. Thank you. So K-Lift asks, what is your favorite type of ASMR to film? No talking, roleplay, and triggers, specific triggers. So roleplays all the way, because roleplays always generate a lot of ASMR in me. So I like to do roleplays a lot, and visual trigger as well. You know, those are my favorites. Have you ever had someone who's too big of a fan? Perhaps they send fan mail, or maybe they comment on every post. Maybe someone who's obsessed. I never received any fan mail, actually, sadly. I don't know, I'm not too, I'm not popular enough, I guess. But no, so I never received any fan mail or something. And for the comments on the videos, well, I like every comments out there. There's no like, there's never was like misplaced comments, I think. And I like that people comment a lot on my videos, because that's the way to encourage my channel, you know, because YouTube will look at your the likes of your videos and at the comments of your videos, and they will rank them higher in consequences. So I really like when people comment. There's people which have been following me since the beginning, which is like a year ago now. So it will be a year in June, and we are June. We are the 8th June tonight. So for the last year, thank you to everyone who has following me. But no, there's no one obsessed. I don't think. So N0, an anime fan. You like Uggs? Alright. The short answer is yes and no. Okay. I think someone's there. It's my girlfriend, but she's not entering because I guess she get that already made. Still making the video. Will she enter? Yes or no? She doesn't enter. You could have seen her, right? So, to answer that question, you like Uggs? Yeah. So yes and no. Okay. I mean, yes, I love Uggs. I love to hug my children and give them so much love, you know. But I wouldn't have passed a whole day scotch to them, and I'm a guy who need my space. And same thing with my girlfriend, you know. I'm not a hugger. I'm not a hugger. Let's say that, okay. But she is, and so sometimes just walking in the home, and she's just like, "Hey, come here," and she hugged me, and so she likes to do that. And me, I'm more like, give me 3 or 4 hugs per day. I got my my quota, but it's perfect like that. I like that. I like that she does that. It's her way to show me that she cares for me. So I like hugs. Depends from who. And thank you for your question. Yay! What inspired you to start ASMR? Really great question, but I have already answered that before, and now I need to finish this video. I think it's already 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. So this video should be like more than 1 hour actually. So Krakena X. Okay, sorry, I mispronounced your name totally. Hello, my dude. What's up? I would like to make the following question. Which is your main favorite hobby? So I talked about this a little bit at the beginning of the video. but I really like to brew my own beer, so I would like to answer that. I could talk to you hours about the process of making beer. I could also make you a video on how to make your own beer if you would like. Just tell me. Just tell me in the comments and in the video and stuff. And but yeah, I would say I have many hobbies, but this is one of my favorite hobbies to brew beer. Yeah, I would say that. And I think that was the last question actually. So I'll just close that. And yeah, so I think I apologize. It's been a really long video, but at the same time, I warned you at the beginning of the video. All right, and I knew that I would like go there and there and there and there. So I hope I answered all of your questions, guys, and that you liked that video. I hope that this video recorded well as well, because if it didn't, I would be so pissed. I would so pissed. But thank you for being there with me since the last year. For the new people and the people who have been following me since the last year, and if you would like more video like this one, maybe a little shorter, but if you would like that video, let me know, and I'll plan on making others, and that's it. So I hope, my friend, that you have a good night, and on that note, I will tell you, cheers.